I really wasn't going to speak about this particular topic because everywhere I turn to, everywhere I look nowadays, everybody talking about Diddy, Diddy, Diddy. Well, I'm not no huge Diddy fan or nothing like that, but I do believe he made some good music. I'm more so not a fan of seeing black people torn down in the eyes of the public. And it's to my knowledge that Diddy was denied $50 million bail because they said he was a flight risk. When ain't nowhere on this planet, ain't nowhere on this globe Diddy could go and not be spotted out and recognized from somebody. So he ain't no damn flight risk. I'm starting to think this is not even about justice no more. This is just about tearing down a prominent black man in the eyes of the public, if you ask me. By all means, if Diddy is truly guilty, he need to be held accountable. He need to be charged up. But where is that same smoke and that same energy for Hugh Hefner, who was accused of many wicked and devilish deeds, and he got to live out his life in the free and clear? Where is that same smoke for Jimmy Iovine? He's being accused of many things of a sexual nature right now as we speak. They ain't crucifying them from the dominant white society, but every time it's somebody black, they want to crucify him and nail him to the cross. While I personally don't agree with Diddy's lifestyle choices and the things he's being accused of, such as laying with men to each his own, can't nobody make a consensual grown adult sign up to do anything that they don't want to do themselves, in my opinion, truth be told. And I don't agree with no man putting their hands on a woman, so that's a no-no in my book. But being freaky, not no crime. Having tons of baby oil, if that's what you want to have, that ain't no crime. And flying women and flying people out to have consensual sex, that ain't no crime. They said crossing over state lines, when truth be told, all celebrities do this when they go to another city. They fly people out to have encounters of the sexual nature all the time, truth be told. If Diddy was smart, he'd have had some kind of dirt held on, some kind of leverage he could have used and hung over these people's heads for such as a time like this. Because I'm hearing people say he got videotapes, this, that, and the other, but I don't know if he got no videotapes. But because if he had some videotapes and some dirt on other people, right now be the best time than ever for him to pull that out, for him to, save himself if that's what he got. And where are all these other celebrities at right now that was seen in plenty videos with Diddy? Why ain't they being questioned about these alleged freak-offs, such as the Hoves, the TD Snakes? They quiet as some church mice right now, and until this whole ordeal happened, they were the closest of road dogs. They ain't coming out to offer up no character witness, no this, that, or the other. And if there were some freak-offs, TD Jakes, big butter biscuit eating behind, was up there getting his freak all the way on, truth be told. See, the bulk of Diddy's problems didn't start happening, truth be told, to number one, he wasn't putting out no major hits like that no more. And number two, he sued that big wig liquor company for racism. In closing, I wonder what some social media influencers like Jaguar Wright and Gene Deal going to do if Diddy takes a fall and their whole social media is based around talking about Diddy all day, every day. And I used to watch Gene Deal, truth be told, when he was saying that it was about getting justice for Big. Then I started to realize that it was more on some hate and some vendetta type stuff. It wasn't about no justice for Big. It was just about hating on Diddy and seeing Diddy take a downfall for some reason. And that ain't cool to me, tearing down other black people in the eyes of the public. If Diddy fall, let him fall. But it ain't got to be by the hands of somebody that look like us. Because who you really think that money's going back to if they're successful in bringing Diddy down? If for sure as hell ain't going to his family, his kids, or his loved ones, it's going right back into the hands of the dominant white society. If guilty, by all means, he needs held accountable. But some black people have a complex where they love to see black people take a fall and love to see white people lifted up on some haterism type of stuff. And I ain't rocking with that. Because it's hard for black people to make themselves up out here and make it to the status Diddy was on. Black celebrities and entertainers never really get to trickle down their wealth to their descendants, such as their kids and their grandkids. They always find a way to finagle it away from our hands. When white celebrities from the dominant white society, they get to do this all day. They stop us from having that generational wealth. And this is all this will be a case of. Diddy's money will go right back into the hands of the dominant white society. See, if we got to call out one of our own that done something wrong and chastise them in the eyes of the public, I'm all for it. But let's make sure it's done out of a good place and not just out of hating and wanting to see other black folks tore down because, we got some kind of self-hatred of black people while wanting to lift the dominant white society up, because I don't rock with that, because some of our people, got a hater mentality towards other black people and want to see other black people that are successful destroyed, and they want to see other white people in general rise up to the top. Just my thoughts on the matter. Peace.